okay, but like to him, like yeah, in a storage container thing, but that just got like paid up by like 50 years itself. So I don't know. And he's like, okay, it's also strange, WTF. So we go to do some of that, run into a ribbon lady who is Delta Green friendly, but also like a gang leader and also CIA chief. That's right. The feds are. That's right.
CIA
Now,
chief, I don't know about that. She's
well,
just some
CIA
CIA
agent, high ranking.
counterintelligence.
Yeah, hiring CIA agent. She actually tells her actual rank. I was like Conger chief. Um, but no, yeah, we So that's right. Now even the gangs are feds. Who could have guessed? Uh,
I don't know about that.
anyway,
Wow, your recapping is like lower tier than usual.
the gang. Oh, a gang's being led by the Fed, who we're not sure much about the gang yet. It's confusing. Anyway, long story short, we get attacked by lizard people.
Yes, get attacked by lizard people at the hotel in
From
Manhattan.
Agrogen. Yeah. So we have the GTFO from the hotel, but I go to some sort of like remote motel that like no one knows of.
It's
Well, I
not
say
really a remote
Some
motel
like
either. It's just in New Jersey. Unless you consider
I'll
New
say
Jersey remote.
I mean, there's not much civilization there. If you get my meaning. Uh, but no. Yeah, I'll settle for that one joke. Uh, anyway. But yeah, no, we go there, and so we know they really haven't followed us. At least apparently, we don't think they followed us. Uh, anyway, a lot of stuff happens. Go back to her place, as in her gang hideout. Talk to her for a bit. Talk around. Then we're like, hey, Laura, didn't you lose your job? Yeah. Aren't you working for Agrogen now? Yeah. Aren't they chasing us? Mother effer. So we find out that Agrogen knows Allard's Delta Green, which is a massive issue because no one ever told Allard, because the only character that knew is Insane and probably in Carcosa, Sam Butler, that Agrogen is not to be worked for. So he worked for them. And thanks to that, let's see, Allard's ex-wife is kidnapped, his father got hit by a truck, who is elderly, and his cousin may or may not have gotten buried alive. He was like
Hit,
15, so yeah, that's all fun.
hit by a truck while you're on the phone with him.
Yeah. As you can guess, Allard made a bunch of sanity checks. Luckily, he passed all of them. Unfortunately, even if you pass those, you still take damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are all very fun. And now we're kind of having to juggle between the fact that, hey, Agrogen is like constantly being a problem, and our mission, which is to figure what the heck's going on with, Allard's grandfather. And I went to a storage unit, got some stuff, found out he's something called Pisces, which we haven't really looked too much about, but we think it's like prototype Delta Green of some sort.
It's English Delta Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the English counterpart from
The
United
Green,
Kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's really old. We're not.
Now you're just
now
you're just roboting.
Yeah. You forgot a
but-
couple crucial things. Number one, Sunshine Depths is a subsidiary of Agrogen, and they are harvesting plants from Carcosa somehow, bringing them to Earth and making drugs out of them to cure cancer. And it's 75% effective.
Look, man, line go up, okay? Line go up.
And
That's
then
what matters
also,
right now.
Also, code name for Haster now is David Copperfield.
But yeah,
David Copperfield.
David Copperfield.
Oh, also, we got a lot of books that Allard's grandfather had, and been reading through them, see if any information. They also give some good
Yeah,
stat
they
boosts.
went to a storage unit in Brooklyn, which was another point of interest.
Yeah, and I can't remember
and that we
if
last left off. They were in the storage unit. What?
Yeah, and I can't remember if we I'll say. I think we left off the storage unit. I'm not sure if we fully searched it or not. I can't fully remember, but we got.
No, you fully searched it and you found some stuff.
Yeah.
And you could have learned some rituals if you wanted to.
Well, Alex
there's no penalty for learning the rituals. It just takes time.
Yeah, and
It's about casting the rituals, which cost sanity and willpower.
yeah, and
and stuff.
also one issue with time thing is that Agnes actively on her tail all the time. So the more we spend time away, the
Well,
more
they're
chance they have
looking
to
for
kind of
you.
look
I
at
don't know
us.
if they're actively on your tail.
Well,
But
they're
yeah.
actively trying to be on her tail.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they're. But yeah, no, they're being bad. So the more time we we use some stuff, the more time we take, the more odds are gonna be like, hey, is that effing a lard? Jump him.
Yeah. So that's basically it. Anyone else have any things for the recap that details?
Something that happened between sessions is now Mercury 1 is adapted to extreme violence because of his experiences at war.
That would be retroactive.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
yeah, we figure that out. So based on his backstory.
Also, Snowman's character is like being unintentionally seduced by a Fed.
I don't know about seduced. It's more like he's
he's yeah, he's simping for her.
Yeah, she didn't try to introduce him or anything.
He didn't do anything.
Just saw her.
He didn't even flirt with him. And he just suddenly like, oh man, ribbon.
He just saw her. He just saw her, and he was like, "God, I'd marry her."
Yeah.
Saw her once,
And
immediately did like
straight
the
up.
2000s Hallmark movie thing of like, I can tell we're gonna get married in the future.
No, it's straight up. As soon as she walks in, it's a Wayne's World moment. Dreamweaver starts playing.
Dreamweaver.
You see, the general gist is that we're all in a horror movie. Snowman's trying to be in a Hallmark movie.
Well, maybe it's a Hallmark horror movie, you know?
I get your funniness there out there.
But yeah, no, it's
Whatever.
but yeah, no, it's funny because we're all like, dude, that woman's dangerous. She's CIA. She's a gang leader. Also, she's only Delta Green friendly. Like, we gotta make sure you don't tell her stuff. And he's like, okay, I'll try, but like, not gonna lie, that butt, like, I can make me talk.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. But it also could be compromising. Oh no. So anyway, to explain your absence during the beginning of this operation, Snail has just been late to get to New York City area. How about that, Mikhail? Sound good? He was held up doing like previous casework, is finishing up, and
Yes,
then
I was just called back by the DEA.
yeah. So then you eventually no, you were just tied up with your last case with the DEA, and then you eventually arrive late in the evening of Thanksgiving Day in 2028. So, and you would be told by Dillinger that they went to the Easy Storage facility in Brooklyn, and that's where you meet them up. So we'll start there. Everyone ready to play?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Snowman?
I am ready.
Alright, so you would hear someone walking up as you guys are investigating the Easy Storage unit. It's assumed you have the shutters down, and you hear someone outside. And to make things easier, we'll just say Snail on an encrypted channel told you guys that he was arriving at your area. So you're in storage unit number 23.
Give me 1 second.
Sure. Damn, you all right?
Ooh, that's some good stuff, man. You gotta take it. You gotta hold it in as long as you can.
I'm back.
All right, so there are the Easy Storage unit. The shutters are down. Basically it's an outdoor storage facility. So each storage unit is facing like a corridor between buildings on the outside. It's not like an indoor facility.
And so we hear footsteps. Did you?
Yeah, you hear footsteps outside, but you would have been told by Snail he was arriving to meet you guys here at the storage facility.
Excellent.
So at this point, you already thoroughly searched the storage unit number 23 and found a bunch of stuff, which I think I put down somewhere. No, I just listed them out. But you do find some books. You find a letter from his grandfather to Allard, dated January 1997. You found some books of his, like a journal of his time in Pisces and things like that.
Very
yeah.
interesting.
But yeah, you hear very interesting as apparently Snail comes into your storage unit, we'll just say. How about that? Because he has to roll the shutter up.
So wait, hold on. Did they find something with my grandfather or?
No, it was Allard's grandfather.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There was a mild confusion. That's okay.
So whenever the shutters raise up, I will. I'm assuming that's like the overhead door or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll rustle up a picture to give you a better idea what it looks like. But yeah, give me a moment.
I'll draw my pistol and aim, and then realize it's Snail. And I'll. Oh man, you snuck up on me, man. I knew you was coming, but there's some freaky stuff in here.
If you're gonna do it, pray do it in the heart. I would much rather an open casket funeral.
I wouldn't want to hurt you. I hear you.
Of course.
I wouldn't want to hurt you.
Of course you wouldn't. So, I heard that I missed quite a lot while called up by the DEA. So, apparently we're being chased by lizard people now.
Yeah.
There's more to it than that, but yes.
Allard needs to really file an HR complaint on that one, from what I understand. Harassing, abusing, threatening workforce.
So Sitrep, who or what are we after right now?
We're exploring this storage facility. It was one of our leads. Came out to be sort of a dead end. Other than the journal and some spells, if you're interested.
Yeah,
Spells.
so I say that we should probably
Were
try to
there-
make our time brief here. Agrigen's not the type to give up.
Was there
And
by
they
any
find us.
chance? Was there by any chance a spell to turn a bum leg into an athlete's leg?
No, but there's always physical
Eh.
therapy.
It was worth a shot.
As you probably actually noticed that, or it makes you notice that Allard's no longer walking with his limp.
Yeah, actually, neither is actually LeSurf is still walking with a limp, but he's ditched a cane.
Now,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and pause for just a moment. I forgot. Did you do your at-home activities between operations? I don't think you did.
No,
Snail.
I don't think I did.
Let's handle those
no.
real fast, and it's just
Sure, sure.
so you get 2 of those. I'll just
Okay.
copy paste the personal
Paste.
pursuit summary
Yeah, it
to
was
your
like
DM,
a
and then
year
you
that
choose 2.
passed.
Yeah, about 14 months, I think it was.
He rolled like really high for his stuff, so
Yeah. So here is the thing. You choose 2 of those. I forgot you didn't do those because you were gone in a couple sessions.
Okay. So I picked 2 of these. Let's see.
Yes.
Fulfill responsibilities.
So you can actually increase your dexterity, which is what Redbird did with his character Lard. He basically went to
Yeah.
physical therapy to get rid of his limp,
Okay.
yeah.
among other things.
So it was nice and sad that since it's an injury, he'll let it you know.
Okay. I'm going to do
Easy
one
for me.
improve skill or stat. So I'm gonna improve stat, so I'd have to roll dexterity and fail, right?
You gonna do dexterity?
maybe.
Oh, I'll just let you increase your stat by 1.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You don't have to roll because I kind of skipped that
All right,
for
I'm gonna
Redbird
go
too.
ahead
So
and
to be fair and balanced,
Yeah,
I'll just let you
Swiss,
skip
Swiss
it.
was a bit nice about it being an injury, so he said, "Hey,
So
you do
basically,
enough
you
time
take
in
some
there, good
physical
job."
therapy and you can increase your dexterity. Is that what you're trying to do?
yeah.
And then you increase your dexterity stat by 1. And then the only thing that you take a penalty for is you reduce a non-delta green bond by 1 because you increase your stat by
Right.
1.
A non-delta green bond by 1.
And then in that same instance, during that time, you're improving skills or stats. You can improve another skill, or another stat, or the same stat. But each
Wait,
time
so
you
it's for so it's for the, so it's for the same thing?
no, you can improve dexterity again, or you can improve a skill, or you can improve another stat because you can do 2 in that one instance. 2 skills or stats to be improved, or 1 of each is what you're
All
allowed
right,
to do.
I'm gonna improve dexterity again then.
Okay, then
Which
you have to
brings me-
reduce a non-delta green bond by 1 again,
Okay, gonna do that again then. Yeah.
and then
All
you
right.
get a
No, I'm
second.
at.
Then you get a second personal pursuit.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Hmm.
So you were in physical therapy for a while in those 14 months of downtime
Okay.
between 2027 to
Let me
2028,
see.
basically.
Stay on the case. Stay on the case. Criminology or occult. The handler rolls secretly. Hmm. Uh. The other one, stay on the case wouldn't really make much sense since now we're doing a different thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
it's stay on the case could also be just like trying to keep eyes on Delta Green or stuff that you think is could be related to it.
Yeah, that's one possibility, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the case per se.
Or you could do something else, it's up to you. Or you could improve skills or
Yeah.
stats again. Like, I don't know how low your sanity is, but maybe go therapy. Or if your bonds are kind of low, you might want to fulfill responsibilities.
Bonds are quite fine actually.
Okay.
You may just want to go to
Uh,
therapy or maybe recruit for another skill then.
okay. Let me see. Actually, let me see my what my freaking sanity is. Sanity is maximum 79, current 60. It's not too bad. Okay, so
Yeah, 60 is actually not bad.
all right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna choose stay on the case, but basically, what I'm gonna do is, I have a feeling that what my grandfather was involved in, the occult stuff from World War II, is somehow related to this. Because remember, we did also deal with neo Nazis at some point.
Mhm.
It's a
Okay.
bit of a weak,
Oh
it,
yeah,
it's a bit of a stretch, but
Kauchek,
it's
yeah.
important to my character's backstory. So,
Yeah.
see if I uncover anything. If you remember, let me see. I shared in DMs.
I remember a little bit, but if you can just.
Yeah, he was up. Yeah, okay. If you scroll up a bit, in our chat, you'll find it. So yeah, I'm going to gonna keep researching that, which costs reduce a non-DG bond by 1 and add 1 die 6 minus 3 sanity. Oh, so I actually gain sanity?
Reduce a bond by 1 and add 1d6 minus 3 sanity. Yeah, it looks like you gain sanity. But you, in
Unless
exchange, you lose 1 non-delta green bond by 1, and yeah, you add sanity. It
Alright.
is possible to do not gain any sanity back, though, because it's a 1d6 minus 3.
Oh, I gain back 1 sanity. Nice. And I
Okay.
reduce 1 bond.
One bond by, yeah, delta
By
green
1.
bond by
Alright.
1. And then I think in this case sounds like an occult check, so I'll just roll secretly.
Alright, let me...
Correct. No, it's rolling a d6 for me. That's lame. Try something else. Nope, that's not it either. Just go to website. There we go. All right. So looks like you find some clues to the case that tie your grandfather, World War II, to Karotechia. Yeah,
Karotechia. What was that again?
I'll just type it out and roll 20.
Okay, good. Karotechia. So what was that again?
Neo-Nazi cult group.
Ah, okay. Huh. Interesting.
I'll just
Yeah.
copy paste a little bit of blurb about them.
The Karotechia was a secret dedicated to research and use. All right. Well, that kind of makes sense with what I already knew.
Is there a handout for Karotechia?
I
no,
don't
no, I
think
don't
there is
think.
now. Right now,
No, they haven't been to.
there's not really a whole lot of information you guys have found about them.
Okay.
You know they exist. You know they're neo-Nazis. Some of them. You know there's some old Nazis who somehow survived from like World War II, probably through unnatural means, or just really old people hiding out somewhere. Mostly in South
They're
America.
not nice.
But that's about it. There's no handout specifically for them right now. No.
Yes,
we
we haven't
do
really
have-
ranched them too many times. We've
we
ranched
do-
them once, but it was kind of just a small.
Ran them like a couple times.
We do have a little bit more
Yeah.
information than that on Karotechia. So there's that, and then also the name as used in Delta Green is an unintentional corruption of Hexen Kartothek, a real-world SS project to investigate and catalog witch hunts by order of Heinrich Himmler. So Hexen Kartothek has evolved into Karotechia.
Yeah, but that's not much. You wouldn't know much else,
Yeah.
even if you are looking at what I'm looking at, which is FairfieldProjectWiki.com. You guys don't know much else about them in character.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think even the Lord who got, I think, a success for his whatever for them was like neo-Nazi group. Who knows what else?
Yeah. Your characters in the setting just don't know very much about them, even though you run into
Yeah.
them now and then. Usually they die or they don't tell you very much.
Or they just are like some gangsters they hired to stab you or something.
Yeah, pretty much. Like the one woman who you couldn't kill for a long
Swear
time.
to God, that 5'2", that like 5'2" like woman who's probably I think you like found like that was a drug addict, like a boss battle.
Yeah, it was like 5 versus
Yeah.
1. You couldn't get rid of
Oh,
her for
yeah.
a few rounds. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, we kept.
But anyway.
She effed up Butler, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, you find a little bit about them. You find some about how the Nazis were involved in unnatural, basically, findings and research during World War II, and how it was tied a little bit to your grandfather, Snail, and that he had stumbled upon some of their labs and archives during World War II. You would have heard rumors of. But otherwise, you don't find a whole lot. You do find that's at least one clue, though,
Right.
about it that deepens the mystery a little bit more.
So, I mean, I already suspected that, but the fact that it's confirmed, yeah. So,
Yeah, you would find basically some old, like black and white photos of labs and things like that, and where your grandfather was in the background or something.
I mean, he would have been against them because he was a resistance fighter. So it's likely that he was a spy or something.
Yeah, something like that. You would have found a pertinent clue, and that's as pertinent as you're gonna get of a clue.
Right.
But anyway, back to the scene. You arrive in the storage facility unit, and of course it's assumed you roll down the shutters. Not gonna leave it open while you guys talk about things, and there's weird things in here. But there would be like a couple sleeping bags, a tent, enough MREs for like over a year for one person in here. Then you would have also found the journals of a large grandfather at his time as a Pisces agent. And in those journals, there would have been rituals for different spells. Spells would have. Let's see. Did I put them anywhere? I thought I did. Yeah, game info notes, I think. The rituals found in storage unit number 23 includes Creedstone Gate, the Elder Sign, and Dust of the Thresholds. Creedstone Gate is what it sounds like. You created a gate between times or places. It requires an arch of carved stone. Elder Sign's a protective ward against otherworldly extra-dimensional beings. Dust of the Threshold is something new that you guys haven't encountered before. An alchemical distillation of certain rare and esoteric ingredients that results in a powder that can be thrown, blown, or dropped upon an entity or extra-dimensional origin. In game terms, it has a 10% lethality against these creatures. Otherwise, it does 2d10 damage. And ignores armor and other protections. It damages or kills them, basically. And you would have found a few doses of the powder. I forgot who picked them up. But there was, I think 3 or 4 doses. Did anyone put them in your inventory?
I did.
Okay, so I guess Mercury 1 has them all, or just some of them?
Well, I think you
Think
only gave me
we-
some of them.
If I recall correctly, according to my notes, it was we gave 2 to Mercury 1, 2 to Alex.
Okay, yeah, so 2 and 2. So you should both, record your inventory that you have 2 doses of Dust of the Thresholds. Each of you have 2. Alright, so anyway, go ahead and roleplay some more, so...
Right. So, now that this storage facility has turned out to be a fat waste of time, what now?
Our next lead.
And
Shipment.
what is shipment? At the port?
Yeah.
Do we have any
I'm-
idea what's in this shipment?
Nope.
I mean, if we want to, we can go and check in with Ribbon. Maybe she needs a little bit of, update on.
No. I don't think Ribbon. Look, we already followed Ribbon once when she wasn't thrilled about being followed. I don't think going back there suddenly is going to instill confidence within ourselves.
Do we have do we have the go ahead from the port authorities, or will we have to do this on the hush hush?
This is
Well,
going to be a unrecorded incident, if you understand what I'm saying.
We don't have any contacts in law enforcement anymore. Now that our buddy has gone to Carcosa.
Yet.
Yes.
Well, Snail's a DEA agent, so there's that for you.
And who knows? Maybe after I quit my job at Action, I'll become an FBI agent.
Wait, so I'm the only out of character. I'm the only Fed still in the group.
Yes.
You're the only official Fed.
Fed
Technically,
law.
Mercury 1's a Fed.
Fed
Yeah.
law enforcement, yes.
Federal law enforcement.
I'm federal intelligence. There's a difference.
Yeah. Alex was.
Mercury 1. What agency is he working for again?
I work for the Chia.
The farm.
Also, officially, he doesn't really exist, so they don't really give him a badge to flash,
Right. I'm the only one with a badge to flash.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
Alex does have his old
CDC
his
badge.
old CDC badge, but that's like, if we use that and it gets discovered, hey, he got fired or whatever, not only are we not getting in, we have a Delta Green agent who got ID'd. So
Now, I know you guys contacted someone to do some law, drop,
Yeah, it was,
drop of law papers or whatever.
one of Ribbon's people's.
Yeah, so you would, Allard, you would get a burner email, not an email, but a burner text of a bunch of documents that say that you can open up the document, not the document, but open up the container, because as part of because you are the executor of your grandfather's will, kind of thing. The best they got you.
One second, I have briefly. What was that?
That you are the executor of your grandfather's will, and you are picking up basically things that you own now, because you were willed these things.
I mean, if my father dies, that's technically not incorrect.
Yeah, well, it says no. It just says that you were given this stuff according to the will. Is what it says in the law documents.
Yeah.
It doesn't always go to like the children. Sometimes it goes to grandchildren or
No,
some
but-
random other person. But
Or like,
these,
his
these
best
are,
friend that you never met.
yeah, but these are clearly not like you can tell these are just forged documents. You know,
Yeah.
by some non-existent lawyer probably or law firm. But it's better than having no legal documents to give to the Port Authority.
That's order of Johnny Law. My God, they're dumb.
Johnny Q Law Incorporated. Johnny Q Law and John law firm. No, not really as
His name
obvious
is-
as that, but it's something like
yeah,
that.
but no, it's some like generic probably name like Larry Brown or something.
Yeah. Details not super important, but the point is you have documents that allow you to
Yay.
take the contents of or the entire shipping container that's being held up by Port Authority.
Got it. Okay, well, we have to end. Do we want to use this, or we want to get some other stuff here before we head in?
That's our main lead right now. We might as well go.
Well, I more mean like, do we want to like think of
Prepare.
another yeah, like pairing, like get like a separate in, or we want to go with this and just go now?
Might as well just go now. I mean, what are we gonna prepare?
I don't know, so I'm asking people. I don't know fully exactly what everyone's like specialty is, so if, like when you guys have really high law rolls, you might be able to make this like forgery looking a lot better.
Yes, Redbird, because you can look at other characters' sheets and see their exact percentages.
Well,
No,
that's,
I'm
that's
saying
why,
You can,
yeah, I
you
don't
can
know if
get,
they
you
do or
can get a
not.
general idea someone may be decent at law, but that's about it.
yeah. I am not good at law at all.
Does anyone have an okay, like 30% or higher law skill?
This is a decent law roll, but I'd not use him. Let's see a
Yeah,
bonus.
I have 30% law.
I mean, you're considered proficient. That's what 30% means, I think. They have a
Yeah,
breakdown
let
on
me
a
see
table
Alex's.
somewhere, I think, in the agent's guide.
Yeah. Groups in this roll 20. My net dying.
Again, just no one saying
Hold on
anything,
now.
Redbird. Hello?
It's really good right now.
Yeah, we're
My
We go.
law's on a mate. Okay.
I mean, my law's 0, so I have nothing. I'm watching you guys like fumble with these documents, and I'm like, oh, looks good to me, man. You know,
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
it,
well,
do it live.
Let's go, baby. Go to the port.
So I found the thing. As you can see in the table, 30 to 39% means a college minor or basic training. 40 to 59% means years of training or etc. 50% in a foreign language means you have native fluency. You know, things like that. Like I said, those are the basics of in-character knowledge you would have about someone having a percentage in his skill. Not like you can go, hey, who's got a higher percentage? Well, I've got 71%. You can't do it that way, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's meta as fuck.
I wasn't trying to do it that way. I was asking. Oh, never mind.
I'm just saying some people do. I'm not saying you were specifically. You're getting kind of close, though. Like, I remember other campaigns with other players. They were like, well, who's got a higher drive skill? And then they all compare drive skills. I'm like, okay, you can't really do that. But I'm not the GM, so I'm not going to say much. It just annoys me. Anyway, so, yeah, if anyone's got a decent law skill, it would probably be like anywhere 30% hour up.
Right.
So
So,
if anyone wants to roll
Sure we
law,
didn't.
if you cannot try to roll law, you just find a more convenient way to draw up a release of the held shipping container, basically, and its contents
all right.
from Port Authority. That's all that
Let's
law
see.
check is checking for.
And I
Yeah.
failed.
Yeah, there's really no penalty for
I-
failing. It just means you can't figure out a way.
I could try. Let's see. Hey, I get lucky. Oh, okay. I do get lucky.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, crit.
Yeah, you get a
Alex,
critical
just-
success. So you basically just,
Straight up.
oh, how do you want to go about this exactly? But you would succeed either, like, really well, is what I'm saying.
Well, okay. So Alex, luckily, since it's his grandfather, his father likely still has documents about this kind of stuff. He more or less just plagiarizes one of them and places his name with, kind of like pretty much like makes it look pretty goddamn close.
Okay, you do that, and then so they're supposed to release the shipping container to you.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
like, yeah, he more or less just pulls up like an old will on his phone and just kind of like more or less makes it look as close as possible.
Yeah, it is pretty legit. Like, unless someone like really looks at it very carefully over like weeks of time, it looks pretty legit. Because you rolled a critical
Anyway.
success.
Yay!
So it's better than what you were given, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Well, with that done, we want to go. Unless anyone has anything else to do.
Yep, we go. Away we go. And we go.
Okay. So the Port Authority in New York City. Shipping containers. The Port Authority of New York, New Jersey. Where is that exactly? I think it's within city limits. From
Dang it,
containers to
GM! You
roll
don't
off.
have an entire map of New Jersey.
I mean, we don't talk about New Jersey. They have decent sandwiches and some things, though.
Have decent sandwiches. God darn it, Swiss. That's all you can say after we've slandered them so much.
This reminds me of a meme of it was a picture of the beautiful Italian Alps, and the caption: Italians in the early 1900s really saw this and said, "Hey, let's move to New Jersey."
Wow. So basically, you're going to the port of New York and New Jersey. I don't know where that is exactly, the city, but I'll imagine it's somewhere on the sea. Oh shit! Where is it? Oh, it's Port Liberty Beyond. Actually, they have quite a few terminals, which would make sense. They have one on Manhattan, and then some on New Jersey side. There's an interactive map, apparently. Wow.
Driving from New York to New Jersey. Time for the Sopranos intro.
Sopranos intro. Got yourself a
I
gun.
mean, woke up this morning, got some gabagool.
Oh no, gabagool is delicious though. All right, so there is an interactive map, but just for the purposes of the plot, you are going to the Port Liberty Beyond terminal over on Manhattan. I just posted a general picture where the different terminals are.
We live forever.
Looks like it's supposed to be Manhattan, yeah. Further up or something. Yeah. Either way, you're going there. And you arrive after about 30 minutes or so driving in your loose convoy. And you park and you go in with papers. You show them to the sleepy security guard. Doesn't really look it over too closely. He lets you into the port. Tells you where the shipping container is. Yeah, it just came in from Vietnam about a couple days ago.
And from Nam.
Laughing out of character.
I figured.
But yeah, Alex.
What's your grandfather
was sort of
doing with Vietnam?
No idea, but whatever it is, it might not exactly be mundane.
Not
I
really close to your
recommend we,
grandfather.
I recommend we all go in there on guard.
Mm.
Right.
Yes, you find the shipping container among rows of shipping containers. It's not like the guard leads you there; he just tells you generally where it is and how to get there. You find one labeled that it's from in with Vietnamese writing. So I don't think any of you know Vietnamese, so you can't quite translate what it says on the shipping container. But it's a big red shipping container. It's kind of by itself.
Can't we use like a translator app if it's written on the side?
Yeah, Google
Fair enough.
Translate. It'll be a rough translation, but
Yeah, you get a very rough machine translation. That says something
Fair
along the
enough.
lines of
Bucky, not good.
capital fishing supplies.
it says, dang, can't believe we fooled that white man to buying this. If only it was just a scam.
So
Unfortunately,
it just
probably a
says something
monster.
along the lines of, like I said, of capital fishing supplies, and it's
All right.
and it just says it's from Hanoi City, Vietnam.
Alex will
Alright.
keep his hand on his holster.
So we'll
Hey, doctor. Is there a purchase order on this? Like, what day was this purchased? Since, Grandpops has been, like, deceased for a while.
Unfortunately, it did not come with a receipt.
Nope, didn't come with a receipt. Just kind of arrived. So that's why
Huh.
Port Authority was confused. They didn't know what to do with it,
Wouldn't
so they were holding
No
it.
hacking list.
wouldn't Port Authority
Pretty
just turn it
sus.
away if it didn't have any paperwork?
That's what's
I mean, they have
strange
to
about it
process
too.
and stuff.
That's also what's strange about it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no packing list. There's no one to receive it, supposedly,
Yeah, so it's
until
kind
you
of a
guys
question
arrived.
of where can we
Alright,
legally send this to?
All right. Well, since we're here, we might as well open it. And Snail is going to have his gun out. And can we just open it, or is it locked?
It is locked, but you guys got the key for it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
came with a key that the security guard gave you.
And,
Right, well-
There's a big padlock on it. What was that?
Can Joni Yazzie try to inscribe onto the ground with his chalk
Oh
the
yeah.
elder sign right in
Elder
front of the
sign.
door?
Yeah. Good idea.
You might want to scribe it on the door itself, like with chalk.
Okay.
Good
Alright.
idea.
All right, you do that. You lose one sanity, we'll say, and one willpower.
All right. Let me mark it real quick.
Yeah, the sanity. You lose one. Willpower one. Willpower is much easier to gain back than sanity,
Yeah, it's
What?
just sleeping.
usually. So because you regain back one willpower a day from rest. In any case, yeah, you just chalk on the elder sign, and then you have the key to the padlock to open up one of the doors. You open
Yeah,
it.
Let's do it.
As soon as you open it, you're hit by a smell of rotting and dried fish. You see boxes
Ew.
of
The
packaged
smell
some
of Hanoi.
yeah
Ugh.
some packages and boxes of fish are well packaged, so they're just not as rotted. Some of them are not.
So Snail is covering his his mouth with a napkin, and he's saying, "I guess this is what my great uncle meant when he was talking about Vietnamese booby traps."
Oh no! But yeah, if you want to proceed into the container and actually poke around and look around, that's going to be a Constitution ×5 check
All right.
because it smells pretty bad some places.
Okay, I am. Okay, Snail is going to do the following. He has a little bit of has a bit of perfume on him. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna take his handkerchief, he's going to spray a bit of perfume on it and tie it around his mouth.
I'll give you a 20% bonus if you're gonna do all that. But
Alright, I'm
Jonah
gonna-
immediately yaks and just throws up outside the container.
I failed, but with the 20% bonus, I do manage to.
No,
I do
20%
Alex.
bonus. If your base Constitution times 5 is 50%, it makes it a 70% for this, for the purposes of this
So
check. You're
60
fine.
Yeah,
Yes.
But Jonah just
Alex
starts
takes
throwing
some
up.
brush with the snail.
All right.
But Alex takes
So
a
I
brush with
see-
the snail, makes a little like basic face mask with a napkin or rag or something.
Okay, I'll give you a 20% bonus to Redbird. But what were you saying,
Yeah.
Mikhail?
You okay, man? 2 feathers? You alright?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Luckily I passed with
Not
20%, but still it's funny.
All right, try not to all talk over all each other. What were you saying, Mikhail?
Wick.
Right. So after helping up Mr. Queasy, I'm gonna start poking around. So at first glance, it's nothing but fish, right?
Yeah, just initially you see rows of boxes of fish, crates of fish.
What kind of fish?
Just local to Hanoi, Vietnam, whatever that is. Some of it's dried fish, packaged properly. Some of them look like they were fresh fish, but they're not anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna take a random fish, rip its head off, and see what's inside.
Just fish guts. If you run a little search check, you can find something maybe.
Extra slimy.
All right, I'm gonna do a search check. Basically, I'm going to look around the boxes, fruity ice, if there is any ice left.
Not much ice left, if there's any
yeah.
ice at all. Some of it's dry ice.
Look for some of the fish, especially ones that look like they've been handled a bit. So okay, so search.
Okay.
Ah, God
You
damn it!
fail by just a little bit. But Alexander at least stumbles upon, towards the center of the shipping container, behind a bunch of crates and boxes. He finds what looks like a stone arch.
A stone arch?
Oh.
Stone arch at the center of the container behind a bunch of boxes. It was hidden. Just looks like a stone arch, about 7 feet tall.
Huh. Interesting.
Looks pretty sturdily glued together or something because it hasn't fallen apart during shipping.
Yeah.
Is there anything inside this arch?
No, it just looks like a stone arch.
Hmm. Does it look recently built?
Nope.
Or
Looks pretty dusty.
Anything on the stone or just like just basic stone?
Just
Like symbols,
basic
I mean.
stone archers. Just basic stone arch with like it was glued together with super glue or something.
is there are there any kind of inscriptions or symbols on it?
That is a good question. No, it doesn't look like it right now.
You gotta cast the spell to interact with it.
Or blacklight maybe?
Hmm.
Do you have a black light?
No,
think-
but
exactly.
we have to get one.
I'm
Shoot,
gonna
I'm not sure to do this thing.
Okay, since I'm a Fed, I'm gonna say that I probably have a UV flashlight, especially since I deal with drugs a lot.
Oh,
That's fair. We'll say that
yeah.
the DA agent probably has a UV flashlight. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shine my UV flashlight over it. Do I
You
see anything?
shine UV flashlight over it. You see what looks like a bunch of inscriptions and symbols on it that you don't seem to recognize.
All right, I'm gonna hold up the flashlight with one hand, and with the other, I'm gonna take a picture of the inscriptions.
Okay. Did any of you actually study the ritual?
For the gate? No.
Which
Yeah, for the gate.
which rule?
The ritual we found in your grandfather's book.
Create stone gate. Yeah.
You have to cast the
Uh,
gate ritual to interact with this gate.
Or maybe you don't have to and just walk through it if you. Has it occurred to you to do that?
No.
No, but I'm not
okay.
tempted to test it out.
But I
Okay,
did
so,
say out loud. I did say out
Yeah.
loud.
Okay,
you
so
gotta cast
Snail.
Yeah,
Okay,
now try
so
not to
Snail
all
is
talk over
gonna-
each other. But well, go
Sorry.
ahead, Mikhail. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so Snail is going to say, well, I'm not going through that thing, but he picks up a fish and throws it through the arch.
You throw the fish to the arch, and you see it just disappear before it goes out the other side. And then next up, Redbird, what were you trying to say?
I was saying, I forgot. No.
No, they forgot. Whatever. Moving on. Snowman, did you want to say or do anything? I'm just gonna have to go around because you guys keep talking over each other. Snowman, were you going to say or do anything as
Yeah,
the fish is being thrown?
Yeah, Yazi would definitely be interested. Being an archaeologist, he would definitely be wanting to look at this structure and even jot down what he sees in.
I know.
snails,
Yeah.
rock
But do you have geology though?
I don't know about all that.
Yeah. If you don't have geology,
structures.
nah. It's archaeology says some structures, but it just looks like a regular stone arch. Geology might help more, but
Where
if
do
you don't
get
have geology,
from?
geology I think is just a science. One of the many sciences you can have.
Okay.
That's not
well,
listed. You have to write it in.
All right.
Like, for example, I'm looking at Alexander Large Sheet. He has biology and genetics, which don't apply here, but it would be a science skill. All right, anyway, Gargamon, were you trying to say something?
That.
Yeah. I'm gonna back the vehicles away from the
Okay,
container.
back to the vehicles away.
And
No, the vehicles would have been in a parking lot. You wouldn't have been able to allow to take the vehicles into the port itself yet.
okay, we passed through security, so I wouldn't have my machine gun and like.
Nope.
Okay, none of that
Yeah,
shit. Maybe
yeah.
just my knife and a concealed pistol then.
Yeah, probably.
All right, I'm
I would
gonna,
say so.
Without drawing my pistol, I'm gonna pull security from across the way from the opening of the container.
All right, so as you do this simultaneously, you see Snail pick up a fish and then toss it through, and then it just disappears. That is a benign. That is a benign sanity check for unnatural effects of magic. So anyone who's looking at all this happening would have to roll a sanity check. Maybe Gargamon, your character might need to roll if you're staring at him throwing a fish through the arch, but otherwise anyone watching him throw a fish through the arch watches it disappear. Doesn't make it through the other end of the arch. If you make your sanity check, I think you lose 0. So we'll just say 0-1. If you succeed, you lose 0 sanity. If you fail, you lose 1 sanity. So I would need Snail to at least roll a sanity check. I don't know if Yazzie is probably paying attention because he's jotting down notes on the
All right,
thing.
sanity,
So Yazzie has to roll sanity too.
success. There we go.
So 0 sanity loss. So
Nice.
Snowman, roll a sanity check. Up to you if you want to roll a sanity check for Gargamon because you're pulling security, so you're more looking around the area than the arch itself, I think.
Yeah.
So all of you don't lose any sanity. But it's very uncomfortable watching it just disappear and not go through the arch and like land on the other side.
He's gonna walk through the arch.
Of course you would. You see Yazzie start walking towards the arch. Anyone gonna stop him?
Sort of, yeah. We're gonna have to like shoot, like tie Yazi down or something.
I like how you said shoot as your first verb. Then tie.
I mean, like it is an option.
Hey, Shark.
Hello.
Shark.
We're playing Delta Green. But
I know.
anyway.
I just
Yeah.
came to listen, and I came
Yeah.
to say hi to you and to Snowman.
Hey,
Yeah,
bud.
sure. You can
Snowman.
listen as much as you want.
Howdy.
Cool. Howdy, howdy. But anyway,
I miss
So-
Sizzix.
alright, so anyway, Yazzie, you walk right through, and
Yeah.
the world around you dematerializes, and you reappear in front of what looks like some sort of ruined temple in the jungle somewhere. You might want to roll a sanity check, Yazzie.
On the other side, a lord merely says, "You know,
Yeah, you just
I
see him
didn't think he'd
disappear
come
before he
through.
walks through, yeah. But
Hmm.
repeat what you were saying. Sorry, Redbird.
a lord just simply tells now, you know, I didn't think the first thing he'd do would be to walk through, but he did."
Yeah, you lose 4 sanity, Yazzie. Snowman is muted. But
What's that now?
you lose 4 sanity.
All right.
He uses force sanity in the respect of Alexander Lord.
Okay.
Getting low in sanity there, Yazzie.
Sure am.
You hit your breaking
Okay.
point yet?
No, I'm 2 points away.
Oh my god. Alright, so yeah, you just reappear somewhere, Yazzie, in the jungle, in front of what looks like some ruins stone temple.
Do I got a satellite phone on me?
Nope. You have burners and your regular phone, smartphone.
Look at the burners just to check signal.
There is no signal.
All right, figured.
Freaking Fortunate Son starts playing in the background.
Can I? Do I see where I came out of, or
Yeah, you see a stone arch behind you.
I'm gonna go through it.
Yeah, you go back through the stone arch. You don't have to make another sanity check.
Okay.
All right, so after Allard says that, a moment later you see Yazzie pop back in from out of nowhere from the stone arch.
Whoa! What a ride! That's fucked up.
Yes, I'm glad to see you are not dead.
Why would I die?
Well, I mean, for all we knew, all those fish were alive, and when they got thrown through the arch, they died.
Speaking of fish, there was like a rotten fish on the other side of the arch.
Oh,
Yeah, like, I mean, it did kind of creep my thought. Alex briefly did wonder if, like, what if you go to this and you just die? That's why they put that fish here. It's all rotten and stuff.
It was probably more logically, all this fish was probably just to cover up this arch in the middle of the container.
Probably, but still, when dealing with magic, you never know. It wouldn't surprise me at this point if a spell just straight up kills you.
I mean, it could. This is Delta Green. But yeah, Yazzie shows back up. He says, "What a trip," and then Allard's talking about dead fish. But
And,
Yazzie looks alive.
And Snail asks, important question. Does it at least smell better than over here?
Smells like jungle on the other side.
smelled like jungle on the other side. And it looked like I was in a jungle. I had no cell. Matter of fact, I'll check my phone as I say that. I had no cell signal.
Yeah, you get cell signal again on your burners and your regular smartphone.
Mm.
Because you're back in New York.
Well, considering that wherever this leads us is a jungle, and that we're question, what time of year is it?
It is Thanksgiving Day, as in late November 2028.
Yes, so, and since it's New York, it's probably pretty cold, so we're definitely very ill prepared for the jungle. So I'm going to say, if we are to take this little trip, I suggest doing some light shopping for our little jungle excursion. Proper cloves, machetes, medicine against malaria, some rations, the works, and quite importantly, some satellite phones so that we actually have signal.
You're talking about going and doing a jungle expedition through this arch?
Do you have a better idea?
Call Dillinger and tell him we found what he's looking for. Let him come pick it up and GTFO.
Well,
Perhaps.
I'm willing to bet Dillinger's orders are going to be to jump through it. However, calling him would probably still a good idea just in case.
I don't think he's
Yeah.
going to tell us to go. I think they're going to confiscate this and maybe destroy it. I don't know what they're going to do with it. I don't think he.
All
wants
they
to
wanted you to do was look for any anomalous material at the storage container,
Yeah.
and then recover or destroy it. If it's dangerous, destroy it, and then cover it up.
Oh,
Kind
yeah.
of
As a
thing.
matter of fact,
Usual
Mercury
Delta
One-
Green. Usual
Sorry,
Delta
sorry.
Green protocol is to find anomalous material, destroy it if it's dangerous. Otherwise, you let Delta Green pick it up so they can put it in Warehouse 13 or something. Is what you assume they're doing with all these like confiscated anomalous materials. Yeah, none of your orders would actually go through any portals you found. They didn't even know if there were any portals. So
Mercury, I think this container needs that terrorist activity on it that you were going to do on that one place. This I support. This is bad.
Yeah. I
Sorry
have
about
some,
that, by the way.
I have some C4 charges.
That's my take. Y'all go for it.
Okay.
What's-
I
whatever
would
y'all-
not destroy this arch.
I'll destroy
It
it
is
if
quite
Dillinger tells me.
If
I
Dillinger
wouldn't destroy
says it,
here at
yes,
the very least.
I would say that it's likely that this arch leads us somewhere important, perhaps somewhere with a very concrete lead. It's dangerous,
Well-
yes, but Yazzie went through it and came back safe and sound.
Well,
So
someone
let's
did
not-
send
so let-
this.
So let's not. So let us not rush to the most destructive option. Also out of character, I'm gonna go get some water right now. I'll be right back.
Sure. Well, let's go ahead and pause for 5 minutes. I have to
Alright.
use the restroom for a little bit, and then I'll
Yeah.
be back.
I'm back.
Hello back, I'm Redbird.
All right, I actually need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back later. One sec.
So I realized I don't have my C4 charges on me because that was on the last op. So they're probably still in the vehicles at the Arkham
Rip.
Safe House. The only things I have on me are my SIG pistol, my SIG SMG, and my combat knife. That's all I brought.
Yeah, that's right. We had to fly, and
We had to fly here,
there
yeah.
was New York is a lot, unless they've gotten less strict. I know they're really strict on firearms, real time. But I remember us talking about that.
Oh, no. It's my stun gun, my SIG SMG, and my combat knife. Yeah, that's... And I do have an LMG out in the truck, or whatever vehicle we used to get here.
You have a LMG. Did we get this like black market type style while we got here? I'm just
Yeah.
curious.
Yep.
No, I think I remember that. Yeah. Uh, yeah, man, that he's really excited about going through. He's like, man, I just do not want to be like I'm all. You should have seen this ancient site on the other side
I'm
of
back.
the
Sorry.
portal. Nah, not a problem.
He's back. His name is back.
All right, so Yazzie, with a successful archaeology check, would notice that it's made of limestone. Though everyone would have noticed it's made of limestone. But what Yazzie would know is that limestone is very common in Vietnam. Forms the iconic karst landscapes like those in the Highlands and the Ha Long Bay, for example. So he knows that limestone is most likely sourced from Vietnam. In any case, what did I miss? Did you guys role play or something? Beyond Yazzie explaining
Very
about
little.
the temple? Okay.
I remembered the C4 charges were on the last op, so they're probably in the vehicles at the Arkham green box. So I don't have any
They
C4.
would have been in a rental vehicle. They're probably in the Arkham Green Box. Because you wouldn't, when you return the rental vehicle, you don't want to return them with C4, and you can't like take them with you because you had
Yeah.
to board a commercial flight.
Yeah.
So the C4 is probably just in the Arkham Green Box, is
Yep.
what it is. But it hasn't been picked up by another Delta Green cell in the 14-month period between your ops.
Yeah,
So
and plus it's a couple hundred miles away too. So
yeah, it's pretty far away. It's in Massachusetts.
mhm.
All right, so it looks like Mikhail is muted and deaf. He's probably doing something. Maybe. So we'll wait a couple more minutes to 5 minutes. And if he's not back, we'll just continue and just catch him up when he's back, I guess. If he's not back soon. Forgot I put my drink in the fridge. I'll be right back.
Wow. He blocked me. Well, he might have blocked DMs.
I return. Hello, everybody.
Hola. Hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Swiss.
Hello, el doctor.
Hey, everybody. The Simpsons.
Exactly.
Oh, God. Dr. Nick.
Give it like a couple more minutes. If he's not back, like I said, we'll continue and then recap for him.
I found these Skull Candy earbuds and I keep forgetting to take them to work.
Gold candies.
Yeah, they're the little $30 ones you pick up in the cash register line.
Oh, okay.
I tried them on and they're like too fucking big for my tiny little ear holes. Like they just fall out.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
The hell was that?
Oh, that was Bloody Snowman trying to squeeze by something totally inappropriate in a way that nobody could understand.
Yeah, but you can't squeeze past Shark. Shark knows all. I heard you. I heard you.
Oh,
Tiny, tiny little ear holes.
No, let's just continue. So Yazzie comes back, and he's like talking about a temple or something, right? You saw on the other side. On the other
if I was in the jungle, it was a temple. It was not somewhere I'd want to explore solo for sure. With no, I saw it and I'm like, I gotta go back. I didn't even know if I could go back. I turned around and I stepped right through, and oh, the smell in here is awful. Ugh.
Yeah, it is actually pretty bad, especially the Yazzie.
Yeah, I think rotten, nasty, raunchy, dirty fish smell has got to be
Yeah.
one of the worst.
Is Redbird here? Redbird, you here?
I'm always here.
Redbird's not.
D-
Oh, okay.
No, he's being quiet. But yeah, Yazzie just explained that there's a temple on the other side in the jungle. Is Redbird gonna respond to that with a lard, or?
Yeah, Alar's gonna say, yes, I'll go ahead and call Dillinger now and report this.
Okay, so you call him up inside the storage
Yeah.
container. Well, I guess that's the most privacy you're gonna get in a port.
Yeah, about to say, like, I can't, like, go in the bathroom or whatever, you know?
Well, there's a porta potty.
Yeah, but that's not
I'm sure it smells worse than the storage container, though.
You want good
And also
privacy? Just
soundproof.
go through.
Yeah, you could just go back through security and back to the parking lot and into a car.
Well, I mean, nah, that's a bit too much. Plus, I don't actually get. Plus, I think Alex is throwing us about getting jumped.
All right, so you just
lizards.
fish out your get it fish out. You fish out your satellite phone to Dillinger, and now what? To call him up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You ring him up. He goes, "Hello, motherfucker. What do you have for me?"
Yes, well, first report, what does the name Pisces mean?
Pisces. Yeah, they're just a counterpart to Delta Green in the United Kingdom. Been around, I think, since World War II.
Well, allegedly, my grandfather was a part of it. He's going to his own journal, which is good to know, I suppose. Would explain a few things. But second of all, the shipping container, we got access, managed to doctor up a, good-looking document, yada yada, you're not interested in that. We found a portal of some sort.
Yeah, and?
Well, Yazi, the brave and or reckless man he is, went through it, so there's a temple on the other side.
Okay. Well, now you know what's in the shipping container. Is there anything else?
Dead fish.
Well, I was more wondering, is there anything we need to know about Vietnam? Because allegedly that's where it leads.
Well, you don't have any jurisdiction in Vietnam, number one, for some of you.
Do they have their own hostile Delta Green-like agent, like, group there, or?
I really doubt it. And if they do, it's probably not very well organized or well funded.
So here's the question, who sent my grandfather this portal from Vietnam?
Unless it's
I mean, I read through his journals, I didn't find anything rather obvious.
Did you decide to maybe check the shipping manifest to see when it was sent? Any of the papers that might belong to it?
Is an option, but that's less.
Well, we'll just have some people pick it up later. And,
yeah.
I think more or less your mission's done then. Did you already check out the storage container? And you
Yes.
did. And did you check out the storage unit?
Yes.
All right, then that sounds like your mission's over.
That's right.
Okay.
Let's go.
Wait. Before we go, Yazi, what did the temple look like?
Rock. Jungles all around.
Temple statues. So I mean.
Oh,
We wasn't
I
really
didn't
there
look.
very long to get a good look.
Oh, fair enough, I guess.
You want me to go
Hmm.
back through? Send me that. Give me that satellite phone, and I'll go back and I'll take some pictures.
And this won't even take pictures.
No, I got a picture. I got a camera phone. I could take my camera phone. It didn't have signal, and I could take a satellite phone. I'll go back, take some pictures, and jump back through the portal.
Sure, that works, I guess.
Fun fact: any cell phone on the face of the planet, you take a picture and upload it onto a computer, and it has 10-point GPS on it, like attached to the metadata of the cell phone picture.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's-
it's actually any digital camera.
That's why. Yeah. In fact, people have been doxxed using that method.
Yep.
If, even though I had no signal, if
You could
there
still
was
just snap a
GPS
picture.
satellites in the vicinity, if it doesn't have any GPS satellites, it should in this day and age. But anyway, that's out of character. He looks. He looks at you at the party, at the group.
Oh.
Maybe one of you brave souls that has big guns has my back, and we step through together, get the data, and come back. I don't want to linger. Looking at.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Unfortunately, my LMG's out in the parking lot. All I got.
Let's pause for a moment. So all they did was talk to Dillinger about what to do, and he said the mission's basically over. They'll have someone pick up the contents of the storage container. Anyone else have anything to add to the brief recap? They're just talking to Dillinger basically right now. And considering going back to the portal,
Of it. Yeah.
so that's all that's going on is that Allard's on the phone with Dillinger in the storage container. Anyway, unpause. So, well, do what you think you gotta do, but I think your mission's basically over.
Yeah, let's.
You
Yes,
figured,
well-
you figured out the contents of the storage unit. You figured out the contents of the storage container. Can have people at the program elsewhere figure out the rest. As we confiscate the storage container. Some official capacity.
Happy
Yes,
Thanksgiving,
well-
everybody. Let's go home.
Well, I'm probably going to the hospital after this.
Hospital, you alright?
No. Well,
Some motherfucker
maybe-
clap you?
no, physically I'm fine. Emotionally, I am devastated.
Butt hurt.
No, do what you gotta do.
Remember how my father got hit and was in critical condition?
No, I don't think you told me that. Out of character, I don't think you told him that. You just called up like the California police over in Berkeley and got the
Well, I told
information. but you-
Dillinger
I
that.
don't- Did you
actually
tell
was
Dillinger?
targeting.
Yeah, but I
wanna
don't
say
think
he
you told him
did,
that we
but
got
I
hit
can't
by a
remember.
truck. Yeah, I don't remember. Last session you told
Oh,
Dillinger.
I'm not sure if I told him. I'm not sure if I told him to be hit by a truck, but I did tell him like his dad got attacked, his cousin's kidnapped, and his ex-wife is as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I was vaguely
Yeah,
recall
no.
something about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I used the words hit by a truck in critical condition, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, do what you gotta do.
Didn't your cousin get mutilated too?
Mutilated,
buried-
no,
buried
buried
alive.
alive.
Yeah,
Yes.
he has a clip in his email
Yeah.
of him getting buried alive, yeah. There's only so much we can do about these Agrigen villains. Those motherfuckers. But,
Well, next time I'd appreciate a warning
work
next time I
for
work for the enemy.
I always thought you knew. Guess you didn't.
No, I did not. Delphine doesn't tell me anything.
Need to know basis in some regards.
Yeah, and I kind of needed to know I didn't know.
Hey, do I sound like your fucking therapist? You want to complain? Go get a therapist. Is there anything else that's mission critical you need to tell me about?
No. This
He
act
hangs
hasn't
up.
shown up again yet.
As you say that, he hangs up.
All right, Snell. You wanted to go through. You ready to go through? Or Mercury 1? Jonah walks up to the
No,
to the
Jonah.
portal.
Jonah, we gotta go home. I'm gonna pull Jonah out of there. I pull
Wait,
Jonah out.
wait,
I pull him out.
wait.
I pull him out.
Oh,
So
as
he
you
starts
try to
pulling you
pull
out of
this-
there.
Op is over.
No, I'm contesting
Yeah,
it.
I pull.
If you're contesting it, that sounds like strength times 5 checks contested.
All right.
He's trying to pull you out.
You're gonna probably beat me on
All right,
this
so
one.
he fails. He succeeds. Yeah, so Jonah breaks the hold that you have on him and starts walking more hurriedly towards the arch.
I'm gonna dive through it.
He dives through, unless anyone else is going to try to stop him.
No, he's getting photos.
All right, he dives through. He's gone. Disappears. You are on the other side of the arch now, Snowman. In the jungle. Welcome to the jungle.
I take
You got
out one of
fun,
my.
got fun and games.
I take out my my main cell phone and check for signal.
Yeah, he doesn't have any
Let's see.
signal.
I'm gonna open up the camera and I'm gonna take. I'm gonna kind of try to burst and just 10 photos real quick, making sure that they're focused.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You take a bunch of pictures.
And then I'm gonna go back through the portal if I can.
Oh, well, what are you taking pictures? Hold on. You, maybe are on your 8th or 9th picture, but you must roll a alertness check. Snowman.
All right. Oh.
Okay. You realize that there are silhouetted shapes here in the jungle of like diminutive looking people, probably no taller than 3 or 4 feet tall. There's like probably you think you spotted at least a dozen of them on all around the jungle. Some of them in the trees. They're watching you.
Cthulhu worshippers.
What do you do, Snowman?
I am going to take out a lighter and I'm going to light it and just hold the flame up.
Yeah, you hold the flame up and you illuminate it. You see what looks like muscular-looking, short people. Can't find a good picture of them for some reason.
Do they react a certain way when they see fire come out of my fingers?
No, they're just gonna shoot you with a bow and arrow. What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is a 16.
16, yeah. So you get to react first as you hear the sound of arrows being knocked.
Wait, so what's going on?
He decided to dive back through the portal as Mercury 1 was trying to stop him.
Yes.
So he was taking pictures on the other side of the portal, so we were handling that scene real fast. As he spotted like a dozen diminutive 3 or 4 foot tall people.
Okay.
And you hear one of them, several of them, start knocking arrows back of some handmade short bows of some sort. What are you going to do? You get to react first.
What I would like to do when I see these folks acting like that is I would like to try to make my way back to that portal and cross back through if I can.
I'll say you can make a dex times 5 check to react before they can fire at least 1 arrow at you. And you make it so you go right on through.
Are there any arrows come through with me?
Yeah, actually. Well, at least 1 arrow comes through. So. and it's just gonna land right in the bottom. You see what looks like an arrow, guys, come on through the portal. After Yazzie just kind of dives through the portal and hits the ground, and it lands and goes thunk right into the bottom of the storage container. Some sort
You
of
bring a souvenir.
roughly
Ozzy?
hewn arrow. What was that, Redbird?
He goes, "You brought a souvenir, Yazzie." As he casts his hand on his gun again.
I don't respond to that. I'm like running for my life, and that I hear it. I hear what Allard says, but I jump up and I grab like a fish in each hand, and I start throwing them through the portal.
Okay. They just kind of disappear through the portal.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't want to stop either.
You're
Like
just
until
throwing a
I
bunch
get
of
at
fish
least-
through the portal.
Can I
Yeah,
try
about
to pull
10,
Ozzy out
if-
again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will not
Get him out
fight
of here
him. I will
before he-
let him.
All right. So Mercury
Yeah,
One just pulls you out of the storage container as you're
Nah.
throwing fish through the portal.
Slam the door
Anyway.
shut after I pull him out and lock it up.
Well, if you slam the door shut and lock it up, Allard and Snail would still be in there.
Well, we're walking with them.
Allard,
We'll
Snail,
say.
did you exit or are you still?
I
in
hope
there?
they exited. Well, Allard said he
Yeah.
was. Was Snail exiting the storage container? Mikhail?
If he was in the storage container,
Yeah, are you leaving the storage container?
if there's no more reason to stay there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Yazzie
plus an
just
arrow
dove
shot
back
out of
through
the
and then
gate.
started throwing fish through as an arrow. Kind of landed at the bottom of the storage container when Yazzie came through just recently. And then Yazzie got up and started throwing fish through and then got pulled out by Mercury 1 and the rest of you exit, I suppose. Alright, at this time, Mercury 1 is just locking up the storage container with a padlock after closing the doors. So you're just standing out in the dock somewhere. There's just rows upon rows of hundreds of storage containers around you.
I'm gonna keep a hand on my SMG and I'm gonna stand aside from the door,
Okay.
the container, and listen.
Roll an alertness check.
Okay.
I'll do the same. Let's
And they were
see.
vicious. They were vicious, and they had sharp teeth.
Vicious has our teeth.
Because if these are just regular humans, then that the sign's not gonna work on them.
They were huge. They were like monstrous. They had sharp teeth, and they had bows and arrows, and they were covered in hair.
Is what
Okay.
Yazzie says, and then as you guys listen, you even if you succeed, you don't really hear anything in the fishing container.
Hmm.
It just seems all quiet right now.
Anyway, Yazzie, can I have those photos, please, before we, or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll
Yeah, he just
however we send them over.
he just uploads a proximity area
Yeah.
network.
Anyway,
A picture of the temple in the jungle, which you can see in the Delta Green clearance chat.
can I roll the occults?
After a couple minutes
Or
go
that-
by, I'm gonna slam, like, knock on the outside of the door from the side, but hit it, like, punch it with my hand, like, wham, 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 and then listen.
No, nothing's gonna happen. But no, you can't roll an occult. That's more of an archaeology, I think.
Okay, archaeology, history maybe?
Nah, I wouldn't think history would apply
Okay,
here either.
archaeology then.
It's like ancient history.
I ain't passing this, but well, we'll see. Nope.
Nope. You think that it's related to the deep ones somehow?
Alex just thinks this is like a Hollywood movie set.
No, you rolled a fumble. You get false information
Yeah.
you think is true. You think it's related to the deep
Anyway.
ones somehow.
I know Yazzie has it, more archaeology than I do, hope.
Yeah,
No,
I'll-
he's
I'll look
literally
at
an
'em.
archaeologist. Yeah, you look at the pictures and from what you recall, you can roll an archaeology.
All right, 34 of 70.
Oh.
Success.
While it's made of the While the temple is made of limestone, which is native to the area and pretty common throughout Vietnam, you don't remember this being in any history books or anything you read or studied or learned. And you're pretty sure this temple probably predates human history, written history, by at least maybe 5 to 10,000 years. But that's all you could really figure out. Some sort of ancient temple in Vietnam, you think? At best, is your theory.
Oh, this is interesting. So
Like,
look
it
at the
doesn't seem
symbology.
to,
Look at this.
yeah, doesn't
the
seem to like
cuts.
belong to any history books as far as you know. Probably hasn't been studied before in full.
That's good.
Who knows how to look at phone metadata or picture metadata?
Would that be a signet?
That sounds like a computer science, really.
Okay, well,
It's-
You can just
it's-
look
we
at the
go.
coding.
Yeah, media. It's media exploitation in real life. So
Yeah,
probably.
I use that in my line of business.
Oh,
and
okay.
catch people doing insurance fraud with that stuff. By the
Alex
way,
just takes it and says, "Yeah, I know how to do this. I had to fire a guy because took a photo at a club and got darn California. Supposed to be in DC working.
Well, why was he Was he having somebody make it rain? Or...
Visiting one of his 3 baby mamas.
Oh, nice.
Not nice.
Speaking of baby mama, can we get out of here and go call up Ribbon?
Officially, we're not supposed to contact her at all now. Besides,
But this is
Irish
unofficial.
may still be.
I'm not telling
but
anything
Agrigen-
officially what I'm going to be doing with her later.
Well, Agrigen's still hunting us. We may want to not stay here for very long. Unless you accidentally start making this cyberpunk and start a corpo gang war.
Are you able to tell where those photos are taken? Looking at the data, the metadata of those pictures, or what are you finding out?
It'd be
there,
a
Doctor?
success. To wait for Swiss to get back to me.
No,
Yeah.
I'm trying to look things up. So give me a moment.
Yeah, no, it's fine. All good. And while we're kind of doing that, also kind of as Dr. Allard's looking at the phone, like and analyzing the data, I would like look over at Mercury One and be like, "Hey, look, thanks for trying to stop me. I don't take that the wrong way, and thank you for getting me out of that place. Those things were after me. I figured." It's just I was in fight or flight, kind of just throwing those fish. My hands smell like.
I'm just glad you survived, man. I don't think I could do this without you.
Yeah, you think
Well-
it's the metadata suggests that it's somewhere in southern Vietnam in the jungle.
Somewhere southern
wow.
Vietnam, jungle, I think. I could probably have a better odds of looking at this up if I, knew.
Yeah, if you knew geography of,
I don't know.
of Vietnam,
Yeah,
that'd be helpful.
If I knew if I knew geography, I'd even just had a decent map. But
Well, the good news is with just kind of analyzing the metadata, it lets me know that going through this portal instantly transferred me. Holy shit! From New Jersey to Vietnam and back. I did that twice. My eyes get real big, like holy shit.
We're kind of assuming it's Vietnam.
The metadata says it.
Says it's Vietnam.
Yeah,
Says
so
it's southern Vietnam.
Okay.
southern Vietnam near Nha Trang, I think.
Nah, trying. Okay.
If you look it up. Yeah, you all have phones. You can also look it up in game too.
yeah, I'm not sure. Who knows? The portal could have messed with your phone, but
I mean,
There's a bunch of jungles in southern Vietnam near Nha Trang, which is why I mentioned that.
I mean, I've never been to Vietnam. All of my studies in archaeology for all these years, the only places I've gone is Central, other than the United States, is Central and South America. There's plenty of archaeology. Now, I've studied other world archaeology, but only by text or online. I've never actually ventured there. This was amazing. And there's people there
Yeah.
shooting arrows, big sharp teeth, hair all over their body. It had the most
Alex
beautiful hair.
thinks to himself, "Oh God."
He then thinks to himself and realizes that his grandfather did a lot of archaeological studies and digs sites and expeditions into Vietnam, especially southern Vietnam jungle sites that were forgotten to most people
So
back
Grandpa
decades
was
ago.
jumping through portals. Good to know.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe he constructed this portal. You don't know that. You don't know.
Maybe there's another portal like this at the Sunshine, whatever it's called.
Sunshine Depths.
Sunshine Depths Lab leading to Carcosa.
I can tell you where there absolutely is another portal. Southern
Yes,
Vietnam
well.
in the jungle.
But anyways, this op is done. Like we can RTV
Yes,
now.
Yes, I'll be leaving very soon. I'm not sure about you guys, but like I said, once again, I recommend we keep our presence scarce. Agrogen is likely hunting us down as fast as they possibly can.
I get the feeling Agrogen's hunting you down.
Yes, but for all we know, yes, but keep in mind that if they may know that we work together.
I think that you should come to Arizona and stay with me. It's not safe for you here. I got room. You don't even have to call. You know what? I'll drop everything, all the talk about Ribbon. Well, I'll hook up with her later.
I appreciate the offer, but
I'm not enough.
simply
I'm not
put,
writing.
yes, well, I
Sorry.
appreciate the offer, but look, I in good conscience can't put another agent in danger for multiple reasons.
Okay, so I'm gonna sleep better at night. Having dreams that some lizard fucker comes through your window and slits your throat. It just doesn't sit. I tell you what, maybe I need to stay with you. Come on, Doc. You won't even know I'm there. I'll make sure to burn a match when I flush and everything.
All right. Well, you're still standing out in the dock right now, area.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I refuse, I suppose, but it's still dangerous.
Walking into your grandfather's storage is dangerous. Walking into this shipping container is dangerous. Jumping through the portal was dangerous. Standing there watching a submarine get freaking eaten by a freaking water lizard thing was dangerous. I don't like it, but I'm just saying, Doc. Come on. Agrogen is obviously a little bit perturbed at you for some reason. I got you back.
Figure it out anyway. Anyway, we should probably leave by now.
Yeah. I'll walk and talk. I'm okay with that.
Swiss.
Yes.
Before I leave town, I want to set up like a I don't know, like a war chest or something with these 5 frags and this LMG and the 500 rounds, and store them at like a local data center, using my CIA contact or CIA bond or whatever. And then
Okay. Well, we're not even to that point yet. So once you get through security and get to the parking lot, you see a guy just looking like he's breaking into one of your vehicles. He's wearing a cowboy hat.
breaking into our vehicles.
Yeah, breaking into your vehicles. He looks like he's wearing like a windbreaker, some jeans, and a cowboy hat.
All right. I pull my stun gun and sneak up on him.
Okay. That's stealth check.
Stealth.
All right. Yeah, you managed to sneak up on him. Are the rest of you doing anything?
Oh, other than the guy he's stunned. Anyone else?
He's not stunned yet. I haven't
Yeah,
pulled the
obviously.
trigger.
He's just sneaking up on him.
Yeah.
Alex is actually going to cover him. Look around for the threats as well. He trusts Mercury One enough to where he thinks he got the stealth part down.
Is Yazzie gonna do anything?
He's gonna hide and watch the rear and watch the back.
All right. None of y'all, the rest of you needed to roll anything right now. Go ahead and roll melee weapons roll. A 20% bonus. Mercury One.
Melee?
Yeah, because you're hitting him with a stun gun, right? Oh, it's not a stun baton. Firearms.
Yes.
With
You're just
20%.
shooting.
I mean, you
Yeah, 20%.
you could hit him with a stun gun, literally, but
No, you're just shooting a thing.
I'm gonna use my stun gun to butt whoop you.
All right, you
pistol
shoot
with
a
the stun gun.
shoot a taser dart into him. He starts to convulse. Alexander realizes it is none other than Sam Butler,
Holy shit.
Hey.
and so
Okay.
does Mercury One, obviously. I don't.
Strap him.
I think. I don't think Yazzie doesn't know who he is. So all of you knows who he is except Yazzie. He's not out yet. He's just convulsing.
Okay. Well, time to knock him out.
No, you're gonna have to get into initiative.
Initiative is weird.
All right. So what's Snail's dexterity?
His dexterity is 40 now.
40? Yeah,
I know. I mean, it's 8 times 5.
It's 8. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Yazzie, you go first. You see him, Butler. This Butler guy. You don't know who he is though. Convulsing with a taser dart in him.
Yeah. Yazzie's gonna run over there and support, jumping out from behind the cover, seeing the guy go down. He wants to.
He's not really going down yet. He's just kind of standing there convulsing. But what are you doing?
All right. I'd like to stab him with my knife.
You gonna stab him with your knife?
I mean-
Like that. Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and stab with your knife. You managed to miss, though. You just kind of like hit nothing but air.
Kill him! That motherfucker's breaking into our car. That some bitch.
Yeah. He is.
But don't break his
Okay.
sunglasses. I want them.
Gosh darn Delta Green.
Alright. As he's convulsing, he starts murmuring words under his breath of some sort. It don't sound like English. He doesn't seem to do anything in particular, though, besides mumble a lot. And just convulse, kind of thing, every now and then. Allah, it's your turn.
My turn, yay. Okay. Well, it's time to do some kung fu fighting.
Nice.
That's a thing?
Yes,
Well, yeah,
it's
unarmed
me rolling
combat.
unarmed. Yeah.
Fuck yeah! Okay. Okay. That's giving me ideas.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, Allard tries to restrain Sam Butler.
I was actually thinking about this at work yesterday.
Like what happened to Sam Butler?
No. I was thinking
No,
about
I fail.
does Delta Green have martial arts?
Not on combat skills, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's around combat, generally speaking. I don't think there's
Especially
any like
falls under
special
that.
like.
There's
Yeah,
no
you
specialist skills under that or anything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you tried to attack him, and you just managed not to even connect or get close enough to really do anything.
Does a matrix dodge BS.
You doesn't even need to dodge. You just roll that poorly.
I just miss.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
much.
oh, my
Mercury
glasses
1,
on.
what are you doing?
Can I
Fire
shoot-
another dart into him.
Yeah, shoot him again with the stun gun.
Firearms, yeah, just a regular check.
Just a regular check, even though he's
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because what happens in this game is, for the most part, he gets negative 20% to all his actions,
Yeah.
and I house ruled it where you can just knock people out eventually. So just roll another firearms check. Basically, you're just gonna keep electrocuting him. You managed not to hit him this time. It just the dart just kind of falls too short and hits the ground.
Wait, doesn't it get 20% because it's close?
Not really. Stun guns are supposed to be close. It's not
Yeah,
like
fair
a
enough.
not like a pistol or a shotgun.
Right,
What are you
that's
gonna do?
arguing
Fire
in
a
favor,
stun
friend.
gun from a kilometer away? No, it's just supposed to be close.
It's an option. Not a good one, but it's an option.
Well, they have
All right,
wires.
so you do
can't
that. You do that and try. You still have one dart connected to him though, so you're still electrocuting, but not enough to knock him out. Snail, it's your turn.
All right.
Sam Butler's
So-
hat is slowly sliding off his head as he convulses.
So, so what other targets are there?
Yes, Sam Butler, who was breaking into one of your cars.
Okay, if it's just Sam Butler. Okay, it's a little weird that this guy, who is very seasoned, came on his own.
You just see him with the crazed look in his eyes.
I mean, he is insane, so who knows how.
Okay, oh yeah. I'm going to run up to him and handcuff him.
Sounds like an
Excellent.
unarmed check.
All right, unarmed. Unarmed combat.
Oh
Ooh,
wow.
crit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not going to dodge you unless I crit. Also with a 1 or 11, which I doubt is going to happen because he's a 20% penalty anyway. I have to roll like really low. Nope. Yeah, you managed to restrain him and handcuff him. So now he's handcuffed and just convulsing. He's like gritting his teeth and foaming at the mouth. I think he's high in something.
He's high on life, baby.
Yazzie, it's your turn. He's been handcuffed and shoved to the floor, convulsing from a taser dart. What are you doing, Yazzie?
All right. Has anybody said anything to like act like we're trying to like save this dude anyway? If nobody said anything, I want to
I don't know.
stab
Has,
this guy. with
has
a
anybody said anything?
We're trying to bring.
No.
Why do you want to stab him? I'm handcuffed.
kill him.
I handcuffed
I mean-
him. He can't
Yeah,
do anything.
no,
knife. Yeah,
uh,
to make it easier to kill him.
But no, I mean, we're using non-lethal. I think Yazzie could easily see that, depending on how you want to say if he's how you want to roleplay that. But yeah,
You know the situation is fucked when the DEA agent is the least murderous person in the room.
hey, I'm not
what?
murderous.
No.
Yeah. That's
No.
All right, well, you guys just take this opportunity to stab him unless anyone says anything.
I mean,
Stop it.
I would say don't kill him, but I can't stop him from stabbing him. I'm already.
Yeah,
trying to-
he
Yeah.
says don't. He yells at you not to kill him, but you can still stab him.
The Lord also says
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
I plunge the knife into him if I can.
No.
All right, both Allard and Yazzie, you're being yelled at both by Allard and and Mercury 1 not to kill him, but you stab him anyway.
Well, I mean, I was already kind of,
No,
going.
you had
for
like
the fight.
you had like a moment. So
Yeah. I said that and I rolled. I can take the roll back and I will stop.
Yeah, you can stop. You don't have to just
Okay.
follow through.
All right.
Because they
I
yell
will
at you.
not. Listening to my teammates and seeing what they're doing, I will pause and I will assist with making sure he's restrained until we got him totally subdued, if that's necessary. Outside of that, then I'll just.
Okay, well, at this point,
Go right
combat's
ahead.
over because the guy's been subdued. I just wanted to see what Yazzie was doing.
Yeah.
Butler is just going to give up at this point as he's being subdued by Snail and being electrocuted. So, now what?
Who
I
is
think
this
I'll-
guy?
This is Sam Butler. He's the guy you replaced.
Agent Sam Butler.
The one that went fucking crazy, and we're just like letting him
Yes.
like, fucking live.
and disappeared. So we need to question him. So we got to get him into the vehicle and exfil right now. Help me put him in the back.
I'm calling Dillinger again.
Just get in your truck and call from there.
Yeah, I am.
And I'm gonna ask, Two Feathers if he'll help me put Sam in the back of the truck.
Yeah, we need to gag him
Or
too,
the-
because he was saying something weird.
Yeah, just stay in the back with him. Make sure that he's still breathing and all that, because he was like throwing up in his mouth and stuff.
If he tries anything funny, I'm sticking this knife in him.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
If he tries anything funny,
Yeah, well, yeah. To
I like
defend
how
yourself.
I like how the basic archaeologist is the bloodthirsty one.
well, we don't want me behind the wheel.
Well, considering what he just went through with the Aborigines in the jungle, he's probably high on
Yeah.
fucking all kinds of
Adrenaline.
Adrenaline, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And that shit changes you. So, but yeah.
Yeah, my eyes are
help
real
get-
big too this whole
Yeah.
time.
Just make sure that he doesn't transform into something weird or some shit. Like if he does, go ahead and stab him, and let's get the fuck out of here.
You throw him in the back of one of your vehicles and then, while he's handcuffed, and then you drive off. Where are you driving off to?
We don't have a green box out here, do we?
No,
Nope.
the closest we have is that
Hotel.
storage container.
Why don't we drive? So the nearest green box we know of is in Arkham. It's a couple 100 miles away, right? Because from New
Yeah.
York to Massachusetts.
Yeah, let me look up different locations. There's one in Bethesda, Maryland.
Okay. Yeah, let's go that
There's
one.
one in
That's pretty close.
Kensington, Philadelphia.
Philly's kind of far. Maryland should be pretty.
Actually, I think Philadelphia might be closer to New York City.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go that one.
Basically, you drive through New Jersey,
But-
then you get to Philly.
There'd be cops all over the place, though. It's not like Maryland would be a little bit more rural, wouldn't it?
The Maryland one is in Bethesda, in like the country, yeah, or suburbs. But I think Maryland's just farther out. If you
Can we just not go to the noodle bar and take him there? That's a safe.
yeah,
place.
that's not a green box, but it is a Delta Green friendly place.
Okay, that's a
Yes.
better idea. Yeah, because we have access from the back
Yeah.
of the building.
Yeah, so you can just
Also,
drive to the
I'm not
Namwad Tea Parlor.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, calling
they-
Dillinger.
they have like a walk-in or something. We could probably stick him in.
You know, there's a basement they have of some
Okay.
sort,
Yeah.
like a secret trapdoor.
So back.
But
to
anyway,
Namwa.
you start driving to Chinatown. Meanwhile, Allard's in his vehicle, calling up Dillinger. Yeah, what's going on?
He found Agent Sam Butler.
Sam Butler. Thought he went missing.
We
found
We
him,
did.
He
We
was.
found him.
He was. We found him. Him
Oh,
and
no.
his stupid hat.
I think you're in a different vehicle, so it's just Allard right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're all in
we
different
found Agent
vehicles.
Sam Butler. We managed to subdue him and capture him. We don't have a green box here, so we can't drop him off.
You robot it out towards the end. Something about a green box. What?
He says we don't have a known green box here, so unless you happen to know one, we can't bring him there.
Well, just drop him off at the Namwa Tea Parlor. I'll get some people over there too.
Okay.
Seems like there's a lot going on tonight, huh? Very busy Thanksgiving.
Don't get me started.
All right, well, we'll send some people.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, other than that, we got pictures of the temple on the other side, but
One of the program people arrives. We can just have him extract the pictures.
okay.
All right, that's it. Goodbye. He hangs up.
Hmm.
All right, you have an uneventful trip back to Chinatown, like maybe 20-minute drive from the Port Liberty Bayonne terminal. And during that time, Butler just passes out in the back of, we'll say, Mercury One's vehicle.
That's good.
All right, so you eventually park in the back alley, we'll say. Not there's not really much of a back alley, so it's like wide enough for one vehicle. So we'll say, because Chinatown is actually a pretty clustered, like high density area. But we'll just say for the purposes of this game, there is a back alley where they usually like bring trucks to unload food supplies or something like that. The kitchen. Either way, you're back there, and then you go inside. The cooks and other people, they don't really pay attention to you. Some of them give you like a nod, and that's about it. Even as you drag this guy to the trapdoor in like a supply closet to the basement. Which leads to like
Good to know.
a very Spartan furnished room with like a few cots, a naked light bulb, and a few empty shelves. But you have them there now, we'll say, in the basement. What are you guys going to do while waiting?
Don't know. Shoot, Alex doesn't really do much. I guess just, wait and call, finding out, if his family died or something.
No, well, what do you... Yeah, but that's a very general action. Like, who are you calling about first?
No, he's waiting for a call.
No, waiting for a call?
You're edging me?
Yeah, but basically waiting for like a, by the way, your father's died, or hey, we found your ex-wife, she's dead, or hey, your cousin's dead too.
Speaking of which, you do get a phone call from Berkeley Hospital that unfortunately your father didn't make it. They tried to save his life in surgery the last couple hours, but he didn't make it through. Roll a sanity check.
Of course.
Just died of complications from the car accident.
So does that exhaust that whole bond?
Yeah, his
Yes.
bond is just dead now. It's
Oh
gone.
my
Like
God.
like I said yesterday, the bad part about doing a lot of bond, that Swiss just may target all of them, and there go like 3 of your bonds that were your big ones.
Okay.
Now your character has basically no sandy buffer, or very little left.
Possibly, yeah. Let's see. Permanent bond. Learn a bond has been killed. That's a 1/1d6. You succeeded, so you lose 1 sanity, and your bond is gone.
Yay.
So you can just delete that.
Dead forever. I'll just the 0, so I at least remember his
Yeah,
name.
yeah, it's fine. And that bond is dead. So, but you lose 1 sanity, so you kind of take it well enough, but you're still in grieving. Obviously, your father's dead. It could have been worse. Insanity loss. Mechanically speaking, it wasn't that bad. Maybe you just took it as best you could. We'll toughen it out. But you could roleplay it however you want.
Doesn't say anything. Doesn't even tell anyone that his father's dead.
Guys, I really don't want to rush you, but I gotta go to work tomorrow, or attend work because it'll be from home and it's gonna be super early.
Okay. Do you want to wrap up within about 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, we've already been
okay.
playing about 2 hours and a half.
If
I'll
that's
take
okay
over their
for-
character. No
Very
worries.
funny, Shark.
All right, I begin open firing on the crowd.
Quiet, Shark. Anyway, after about half an hour, it's about 9:30 p.m. when some program agents arrive that Dillinger would have told you about ahead of time who they were. They arrive and they come down to the basement. They collect Sam Butler without saying anything. Just a couple of guys in black suits with sunglasses at
Give
night.
them samples Alex collected.
They take
all
the
that junk.
samples. They download the pictures of the temple, and then they just leave. They don't say much, if anything.
Right on. I want to
take
be
Butler
just like
too?
them someday.
Yeah, they take Butler. Just a couple guys in black suits with sunglasses. They just collect the samples, download the pictures of the temple, and then just take Butler and then just kind of
So,
escort him out, kind of thing, up the ladder and out into the back alley somewhere. You think, but you guys are just in the basement now by yourselves after all that. They're pretty quick too. They don't take any longer than needed. They may be here like 5 minutes and then gone.
so Doc, when are we headed to your place? Let's book a flight and let's go. Or do you want to come out to my place? Arizona, man. It's the high desert,
No.
northern Arizona.
I'll go home, back to DC.
All right, let's go home. Let's go to DC. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it live.
Now, Alar didn't fail his helplessness check there, so you wouldn't mark a box. Did you already had a box marked prior to this session for helplessness?
Yes.
Okay, so just leave it alone for now. Anyway,
Yay.
so unless you guys do anything else in particular in Chinatown or New York City, that's pretty much the end of the operation. Just program agents picking stuff up. What are you doing?
I'm gonna use my CIA security team bond to set up a war chest to be stored at a data site.
Right.
Nearby. So I don't know if you know what a data center is.
Not really.
Okay, so there are companies all over the country like Iron Mountain, Data Site, Access Information Protected, and what they are, they're known as a record center or a data center, and they hold people's medical files, legal files. Sometimes they hold stuff for federal law enforcement, like blood slides for microscopes and shit.
Okay.
Like fingerprints, files, and criminal evidence. There's all kinds of stuff from many different organizations. But you basically pay them for cubic feet of storage space, and they will ship whatever you store there to anywhere in the world using like UPS or FedEx or US Mail or whatever's the cheapest. And you just pay them monthly for the cubic feet of storage space, and then for the shipment if you ask them to ship it. And they don't you can put like padlocks on whatever it is, so it's locked up. They don't open it and shit like that. They don't fuck with it.
So basically, you just have like some secure site you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just a standard military. I call it a war chest, but it's just like it looks like one of those gun boxes on wheels. It's like hard plastic. The inside's kind of padded, and it's probably the size of a large treasure chest, like a D&D. Straight up, just a large treasure chest. So it's like 3 feet wide, 2 feet tall, 2 feet deep, and it has a top that opens up like a treasure chest. You can put padlocks on it. And I'm gonna put I have 5 frags that I got on this op, and my M240 Bravo light machine gun, and 500 rounds in cans, and I'm gonna put them in there and have this data site hold on to it through the CIA, not through my personal.
Yeah, we'll assume it's all done, and without any issue, you don't have to roll anything.
All right.
Okay, and then that's basically the end of the operation, because it sounds like you guys didn't want to dick around too much more, and you'll return to your home areas, locations, and back to your regular life, basically.
Yes, back
when
to regular life.
Allard returns to DC, though, He's told in a very impersonal email that received the day after Thanksgiving that he's been downsized and that they are moving around human resources, and they've decided that to basically put you. That they've decided that you weren't a good fit with the company, Agrigenics, blah 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 blah, kind of thing. In other words, you've been fired. But you won't lose sanity here because you know that they're like this company
was like,
infiltrated by evil aliens and lizard people, so you won't lose any
Alex
sanity
just like,
here.
well, that's good. Well, I guess I didn't see my application of my me quitting, but
Yeah, so they've already fired you before they probably saw you like resigning kind of thing. But
They better
that's
have
what
a
happens
severance
there.
package, right?
Yeah, you don't get any severance pay either.
no,
So
well,
they basically have some bullshit reason why you don't get severance pay or anything else like that. But anyway,
Something like
that's what happens with
probation
Allard. Yazzie goes back to his life in Arizona. We'll cover more of this in between sessions and next time also. Snail goes back to his life at the DEA. And unlike prior downtime between sessions and operations, there won't be like over a year or something. There will be like less time. And we'll cover that next time. And in between sessions, I'll type about it. And you do, however, you didn't really do anything that would award sanity. Like you didn't save like a truck full of people or something like that, or a community.
no.
But I'll go ahead and give each of you 1 sanity anyway. So you can all gain 1 sanity. Each investigator
Meanwhile,
gained 1 sanity. Meanwhile,
it's like,
yeah, Millard's probably down in the dumps. But hey, Mikhail, you can go
Yeah.
ahead and go. I'm just gonna finish up some stuff with Allard and some of the other players.
Alright.
So I'll catch you
gonna see
later.
you guys.
Thanks for
Oh
coming.
yeah, let me okay,
Yeah,
let
bud.
me just do the
Yeah, the
Power
skills
thing.
update. You might want to do the skills update, and don't forget to
Alright.
add the 1 sanity I just awarded.
Good hanging out.
All right,
Mikhail.
hell yeah.
Appreciate you, brother.
thanks man. I'll
Uh,
be still mute.
in between operations thing, Redbird.
Alright. See you
Yeah,
guys.
see you later,
Yeah.
Mikhail.
Yeah.
In between operations thing, Redbird. They do find and your cousin alive. The FBI
That's
found
good.
him, kind of thing. And he's currently in the hospital.
Hmm.
But otherwise, yeah, they still haven't found your ex-wife Sarah yet. Still on the
Rip.
missing persons thing. So that's that with Allard. We'll cover more next time. And then Mercury One, like I said, goes back to his life also, doing
Yeah.
Black Ops stuff.
Are we gonna do?
swear to God, knowing
downtime
you're gonna
stuff?
put.
We're gonna do
That's
downtime
next
stuff.
session.
You can probably do some downtime stuff now. You get 1 downtime activity, which I'll repost in Chatterbox. So that way it's pinned in Chatterbox, but I'll just go and repost it and repin it. So give me
Yeah.
1 moment.
I
That way, shift it upward.
definitely need
Copy.
psychotherapy.
Right. Here's this. And then each of you gets 1 personal pursuit.
Yeah.
So let's start with Gargamon. What personal pursuit you're getting?
Psychotherapy,
Therapy, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Sharing truthfully, sharing not truthfully.
truthfully, 100%, always.
Okay. All right, let me roll the therapist psychotherapy check in just a moment. I think I gave him like a 65 or 70. We'll just say it's 70.
But Abel, we're gonna go to
70.
We're gonna go DoorDash. And I'm trying to figure out and gauge how to. We're trying to get your school clothes together, but you won't forget them. Think on it. And your sister-
So you all get 1 month of downtime, but personal pursuit you do get 1. So let's go ahead and roll your psychotherapist thing for Mercury 1. He succeeded. So which means you reduce 1 non-delta green bond by 1 though for Mercury 1. But you gain 1d4 sanity back. So I'll go ahead and roll 1d4 sanity to gain. you gain 2 sanity. I was rolling it, but yeah, you gain 2 sanity back. But just to be nice, I'll go ahead and take the higher of the 2 rolls, so gain 3 sanity back instead of 2.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And then, what's Yazzie doing for his personal pursuit in the 1 month downtime when he gets summoned back to the opera beginning next session?
Yazi wants to stay on the case, looking into the art, the stone archway, and the architecture from when he went to Vietnam.
That sounds like an archaeology roll. You can go ahead and just roll it. Reduce a non-Delta Green bond by 1.
Yeah, that's gonna be Mariah Nez, is one of his ex-wives.
One of his ex-wives. It's multiple.
He's got 2 ex-wives.
All right, roll archaeology.
Hey, the
Reduce the
Portuguese.
bond by 1,
Do we
and
have
then roll.
Do we have any Delta Green bonds?
Oh yeah, actually, that's a good question. Yeah, you would have gained a non-Delta Green bond. Some weird shit happened that last op, so I'll go and have you add a Delta Green bond now. Give me a moment. So you don't actually learn anything. You failed to uncover any clues. No effect. But you do at least gain 1d6 minus 3 sanity. And it's possible not to gain any sanity back. So just roll 1d6 minus 3, Snowman. And then I'll get to the part about the Delta Green bonds.
I rolled a 4.
So you gain 1 back. 1 sanity back.
Awesome.
Not bad. It was a possibility you wouldn't gain no sanity. Alright, so you would gain a Delta Green bond. Yes, that's a good question. I keep forgetting to do those.
Yeah, I don't have
Those
any
are-
DG bonds for
Yeah,
this
those are
guy.
pretty important. Well, your character's also newer. Let's
Yeah.
see here. Delta Green bonds. Let's go find the bonds. Where are they? I think they're in the sanity section.
I have not looked at that in a while. I remember there's some rules on that, but I haven't looked in a while.
Yeah, they're in the book. I'm looking for them. Person's getting fired. Prosecution. Change. It might be under 78, page 78 or so. But otherwise, you just scroll up into establish a new bond with therapy, blah, blah. Yeah, it's probably in the sanity section. Projecting onto a bond, that's not it. Pressing sanity therapy, home life. Zoom out, that would probably help. I'm looking at the electronic document. Zooming out probably will help. Huh. No, it's not in there. From what it's somewhere in one of the 2 books, either the Agent's Guide or the Handler's Guide. Trying to find it. I think it's like a little sidebar. Probably what it is. And look at the table of contents. It doesn't exactly say. Let's just look at page 36. I found it. Yeah, it's on page 37. All right, so you did do some stuff that was stressful. Severe. Anything else the handler considers severe enough stress. So yes. So after the crisis, when things are calm, your agent must make a sanity test. There's no effect if it succeeds. Fails, your agent gains a new bond with each Delta Green teammate present for that disaster. Increases any bonds that were already there. For each teammate with whom your agent doesn't already have a bond, failed sanity test adds a new individual bond. Write the Delta character's name. Okay, so I need each of you to roll a sanity check, in other words. I'll just copy paste that portion.
Okay.
There's no effect if you succeed.
No effect for me.
Ribbon's now one of our bonds.
No.
No.
Ooh.
And then Yazzie can really work on her.
Uh-huh.
Get that bond score up to 99.
Oh, you mean 69?
Yeah.
All right. So anyone failed their sanity check just now?
I don't think so.
Anyone?
Looks like we all passed
Not
it.
me.
You all pass it? Then none of you have gained a Delta Green bond.
Oh. Damn.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
It says if
Yeah.
there's no effect if it succeeds. If it fails, your agent gains a new bond with each Delta Green teammate up to 5 present for that disaster, and increases any bonds that were already there. So you don't fail, so nothing happens. You don't feel particularly, like chummy with any of your Delta
Bonds
Green
with each
buddies
other.
yet. Yes, that's what that
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have any Delta Green bonds yet. Sorry.
So when I called Yazzie, it mechanically meant nothing. Like on his birthday.
well,
those
no,
2 years in a row?
mechanically no, but role playing wise, yeah, you can.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong
They
with
can still
role
be your
playing.
friends and stuff. It's just
You
that
can still be your friends. It's not like you have like a very deep bond with them,
Yeah.
which means that you
Yeah.
can't project onto that bond. That's all that really means. That's what that's for.
Yeah, it's just that Yazzie's
You can
not
still
like,
you can
your
still be
best friend in
friends.
the whole wide world.
Yeah, he's not like your best friend or anything. That's what
Yeah.
it means.
Not a
Unlike your other bonds, which you consider like ride or die kind of thing.
Right.
Like-
You're just kind of friends. You wish him a happy birthday once a year. Okay. I mean, I wish friends that I consider acquaintances happy birthday once a year. That doesn't mean I'm like best friends with them.
Like after the last
It's just
Opera.
role playing is what yeah.
Yazzie developed a new disorder.
Oh, did you get your breaking point?
Oh yeah.
The last series I did hit a break. I've hit one breaking point, and I'm close to hitting a second. And that was not last session, but last opera.
Oh, okay. Then everyone rolls sanity again, I guess, because he gained a disorder. So a member of the team gains a disorder.
Sanity.
That's considered.
Psychopath.
I don't know if that counts for me, but
He does. No, it counts for everybody.
All right. We all
Yeah.
passed.
I know if you all passed again, then you don't develop
Nothing.
any deep bonds. That's all that means. So mechanically speaking, no. But role playing wise, you can still be friends, and there's nothing wrong with role playing.
Yeah,
like I said.
okay.
we're pretty close friends. I mean, Yazzie really wanted to either have Dr. Allard come to his place and hang out, or allow, Dr. Allard to allow him to come stay with them. And Dr. Allard, he's not hurt that Dr. Allard shut the door on him. But he does think about him, and he texts him and calls him every day, at least 3 times a day for the next month.
3 times a day.
Wow.
I like to
Damn.
imagine that like Yazzie just is obsessively calling
Like his
and
wake
it's
up
just
call.
like, hey, did Agerson cap you yet?
Yeah, that happens. Hey, just send me a emoji back. Let me know that Agerson hadn't capped you yet.
If this is in fact Dr. Allard, please send the code.
Yeah. Whatever the code is, right? We don't know, but
Click
We
your
don't-
tongue twice
No,
if you need help.
there's no, there's no code. He just says that, and it's like,
Right.
okay, if they try to send me a code, then obviously he's dead, and I have to avenge
Yeah.
him. But if they don't,
Okay.
then
Since you all passed, like I said, you don't gain Delta Green guns, bonds, so mechanically you don't have any. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with just developing friendships as a natural progression of roleplay. I do have to roll to see if the investigation of the missing persons case of Sarah does anything. 69. All right, that's actually not
oh
good.
wow.
That's actually not good.
Oh,
Which
no.
means they still haven't gotten any new information.
ooh, actually, we'll see if I can somehow help with that.
So, we'll say again.
I still was gonna see if I can somehow help with that.
Like, who can help with that?
I was gonna see if staying on the case potentially could have Alex to find something. Maybe there's some sort of thing you could look up. I don't know.
Possibly.
We reach
I
out
already-
to
I
Conundrum
mean,
if
yeah.
they have anything.
Yeah, we just stopped in the middle of personal pursuit stuff to do Delta Green bond checks real fast. But yeah, it's your turn, Redbird. So did you want to like look into what happened to Sarah and when disappearance?
Yeah.
Then in that case, that sounds like a criminology check.
Okay. Not my best roll, but we'll see.
Well, it's a criminology check in this case. Try to figure things out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Nope. Same rolls you got. God darn it.
You can still roll a 1d4 though, and add to your criminology in between ops.
Yay.
'Cause I'm sure you already hit your update button.
Did not
the
yet,
update button,
because
the
I know
button
you.
again.
No, I did not. Yeah.
Don't
that's
hit
it.
the update button now. So
Yeah.
nothing happens, but you do feel better that you're actually trying to do something. Maybe? Question mark? Roll 1d6 minus 3. And
Let's
that's how much
see.
sanity you may gain back.
-3. That's roll pretty high for this. That is not all the right thing I put in. Nope, Alex is like, I
Okay,
didn't find
so-
anything. I hate myself.
Yeah, you didn't find anything. You don't feel any better. So, however, in your efforts to look up any clues into the disappearance of Sarah, you do lose 1 non-Delta Green bond.
I just lose an entire bond.
No, 1 point.
Jesus Christ, man, you cut out.
Yeah, I did cut out. That happens sometimes. So you lose
I'm
1
about to say,
point.
Jesus.
1 non-Delta Green bond point.
Just-
So for
Oh,
you,
Delta Green bond still?
no, you just 1 point. So you lose it for Victor or Jonathan. That's all you can really lose it from.
I'll do
'cause you were
Victor.
spending.
Probably just blowing him off for now.
Okay, and that's it for the session. Hope you guys had fun. I have to go do
Yeah.
work-related stuff and get certifications because
Yeah.
they're due tomorrow. Some of them, and 2 of them have been due since January. I just haven't done them. So I really need to do these certifications. So I got to go work on them. So I'll catch you guys later.
Thanks for running.
Yep. Thanks for showing up. I hope you all had fun. And the weirdness that was New York City.
All right, see you guys next week.
Later.
Bye-bye. And for our viewers, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like who we are and like what we do, I strongly urge you to check out our links below. If you're interested in charities, we have a link down below to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And then if you want to help out the channel, on the right-hand side of the screen, there's a Prime Gaming Benefits reminder. So if you have Amazon Prime and your Amazon Prime email is the same as your Twitch email, that email basically gives your Twitch account a free subscription to the channel of your choice every month. And yeah, you can subscribe to our channel for free every month. That really helps out the channel a lot. Subscriptions are probably the best way to help out a Twitch channel. And then, yeah, if you like who we are and like what we do, there's links down below to our Patreon and PayPal if you want to make one-time donation or tip, or if you want to, patronize our channel every month with a pledge. There's with as little as $1, you actually gain benefits. So, for example, there's a link down below to our Discord, and if you pledge $1 a month, as low as $1 a month on Patreon, you gain access to a special Discord channel, voice channel a voice channel in our Discord server, where you can come in and talk to me during world building streams. It's Patreon's or patrons only channel, and yeah, you can come in and talk about anything really, D&D related stuff, role playing games, whatever, video games. Just while I'm kind of working on world building stuff for my D&D campaign. So, and then sometimes I play other games too. I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 for a while, but I kind of put that on hiatus because I wanna get a computer that has a better GPU, and that's kind of coming up soon. Actually, next month, Microsoft is kind of dropping off support for the version of Windows that I use, and I don't have a computer that supports the next version of Windows. So I just have to get a whole new, motherboard, CPU, all that stuff. So that's coming up. That's coming up next month. I'm probably just gonna buy a whole new tower, whole new computer. Yeah. So there's that, and let's see. I'm gonna see if any of my friends are online. Looks like All Dragon is running some Spelljammer. Yeah, All Dragon. Let's raid into All Dragon. That's AD&D 2nd edition game. Spelljammer. And it looks like they're in a dungeon. Those are always pretty interesting. Especially since it's AD&D 2nd edition. Alright, so here we go into All Dragon.